So hi guys, in today's training I'm going to be teaching you guys how to develop a 5-day internet banking system. I'm going to be teaching you how to develop an online banking system. So in this system you are going to be integrating Bitcoin deposits. What do I mean by this? It means a user can deposit with Bitcoin through the admin wallet, and admin can credit the user with Bitcoin through the admin wallet through this banking system. So guys, I want to lay a disclaimer before I continue with this tutorial. This is not a real bank. This is just for a practical purpose. I'm doing this video for those writing their project, those in computer science that maybe they want to do presentation. So this video is just for educational purpose. I am not in any way connected to anything that has to do with fraud or illegal. So if you misuse the knowledge you get from YouTube channels, I cannot be held responsible. So I'm just doing this for a practical and educational purpose for my fellow developers and for those students in computer science, you understand, that have projects to do. You can choose this as your project topic and present it, and it will be an awesome presentation for you, and your lecturers will credit you for that. So now this online banking system we are going to do has a lot of features. It has a whole lot of features. This online banking system has a drop down. As you can see, it has a drop down pages. It has a drop down pages, and as you can see, it has a very nice interface, and it also has a login and account creating interface. You can log in or create account from the front end. It also has a loan application. You can apply for loan from the user interface. Then admin can credit the user after applying for a loan from the admin end, that is from the admin dashboard. The user can also send Bitcoin to the wallet, and admin can credit their account. Then you as admin, you can edit the transaction, and you can also backward the transaction. You can credit or debit an account as the admin. You can edit a user. You can also block the user. It has 3 transfer code. You can enable 3 transfer code or disable 3 transfer code, and it has a whole lot of good features. So let's just dive into the system, and you will see how everything goes. So let me just go to my cPanel, and you see how we can get everything started. So guys, this is my cPanel, and you know what cPanel is all about. For those of you that don't know what cPanel is all about, cPanel has to do with your domain and hosting. So before you get this type of website done, you have to go to registrars and purchase domain and hosting. I highly recommend Namecheap or Bluehost. You can go to Namecheap or Bluehost for you to purchase your domain and hosting. And once you purchase your domain and hosting, they will send you your cPanel username and password. So you just have to log into your cPanel. So this is my cPanel, and this is where you'll be getting everything done. So for us to get started with this, you just have to dive into our file manager. So I'm going to be opening my file manager. This is my file manager. I will allow my file manager to load. So if you are doing this for your client, you understand, if you are doing this for your client, you just have to go to public_html and upload the file here. If you buy a new domain and hosting, that this public_html will be empty, so you just have to go there and upload it. But I'm doing this for a practical purpose. If you are doing this for a practical purpose, you can create a folder and do it inside the folder, which is directory. You can do it inside the folder, but as for me, I want to do it in a directory in my subdomain. So as you can see, I have a domain here, which is bista.tech. Remember, this is Bista Tech, and we are here to take you through in everything that concerns tech. So I will upload to this my subdomain, which is bank.bistatech.com. So I'm just going to open the directory. As you can see, it's still empty, but I'm not going to be uploading it in this bank.bstartech.com. I'll create a folder because I want it to be in a folder. So I'll create a folder, then I'll name it 5db, which is 5D bank. You understand? 5D banking system. So I'll just create a folder. So I'll have to open the folder. So once I open this folder, as you can see, this folder is still empty. So the next thing I'm going to do is to go to upload. Then I go to upload, I go to choose file. So once I go to choose file, then I go to where I saved my file. I go to where I saved my file. As you can see, online banking system, and this is the 4D banking system. So I just have to select the 4D. This is the file, this is the software we are going to be making use of. So by the end of this video, I'm going to give you access to this software. You understand? I'm going to tell you how you can get this software from me. I'm going to give you access to this software. It's a very nice software. So you just select it, then you click on open, then you allow it to load. So as it is uploading, you just have to take a cheap bottle of Coke and wait for it. You don't need to rush anything or cancel anything. You don't even need to minimize this process. So you just have to leave it to upload. As you can see, the upload is still blue in color. So but when the upload is done, it's going to change to green. So you just have to make sure it turns to green. Allow it to turn to green. So I'm going to pause this video. Let's wait for it to turn green. So I'm going to be right back once this upload is done. It might take some minutes, it might take 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on the strength of your network. So let's just wait for it to finish uploading. So guys, as you can see, this is just a 92.96 MB file, and it has finished uploading and it has turned to green. So we are done with the upload. So we can now go back, click on go back. So once you click on go back, you right click on the 4D bank zip file, then you click on extract. So once you click on extract, you extract the file, then you close, then you reload. So this is the file we extracted. So the next thing we are going to do is to double click and open the file, then click on select all. Once you select all the files in this folder, then we now click on right click and click on move. So where are we moving it to? We are moving it into the folder called 5db. So we move it into the folder called, we delete called 5db, then we click on move files. So these files will automatically move. Then we can now go back to our 5D folder. As you can see, this is our 5D folder. So since you have done a great job like this, the next thing you are going to do is to go back to our cPanel. Then we are going to create a database for this system to work. For this system to work, we need to create a database for this system to work, because websites cannot work without database. So you just over to MySQL database wizard, and you click on MySQL database wizard. So once you click on MySQL database, you enter the name of the database, which is, let's use the name as 5db1. That should be the name of the database. Then you click on next step. Once you click on next step, so as you can see, the name is, we have to delete this, and let's say 5db1. So that is the name of the database, 5db1. Then you click on password generator, then you copy this password. once you copy this password, make sure you copy this password, then you click on I've copied the password in a safe place, then I click on use password, and it will automatically use the password for us. Then you now have to go to your notepad. Okay, let me cancel this, don't save. Then I just go to my notes, I just go to my notepad, then I said okay, I can say password for the database. I click, this is the password, then I minimize. Then the next thing I'm going to do is click on create user, then I click on create user. Then just watch the process, don't miss any of this process. Then you copy the user and the database, then go back to your notepad, then place it here and save it. Then you click on all privileges, make sure you click on all privileges, you click on next step. This is how to create database. So we have succeeded in creating our database. So the next thing is for us to connect the database to the file we just uploaded. So now I go back to my cPanel, so I go back to my cPanel. So once I go back to my cPanel, the next thing I'm going to do is, once I go back to my cPanel, I go to PHP, my admin, then I click on PHP my admin. Then you wait for it to redirect you to PHP my admin. So PHP my admin is where you see all the database that were created in your cPanel, and this is where we'll be doing the connection of the database and the websites we are developing. So let's just wait for this. As you can see, it has opened, and this is the number of database we have in this cPanel. But look at the database we created, which is 5db1. You understand? So if you click on it, it will show you as an empty database because it has nothing inside it. We just created a database. As you can see, it says no tables in database, no table found in database. So I'm going to be showing you how you don't need to start creating a table, so you don't need to bother whether you are a backender or a front-end developer. So I already have the tables that you are going to upload here. So let's just go back to our file manager. So this is our file manager. Then you go to a folder called secured, you open a folder called secured, then you allow it to load. So you open a folder called secured. Once you open a folder called secured, you will see another folder called db, that is database. You open it. So this 4dbank.sql. so this is the table you are going to be uploading. It will be inside the software I will give you. So you just have to right click on it and click on download, then you allow it to download. You are done downloading it. Then the next thing you are going to do is you go back to your PHP my admin. So this is your PHP my admin. So you click on import because you are going to import that table. You understand? You don't need to go and create a new table. So you just have to upload the table you downloaded from the software I'm going to give you. So you click on choose file, you go to download. So this is the 4dbank SQL file. So you click on this SQL file, you open the SQL file, then you scroll down, you click on go. So you allow it to import the SQL file. So as you can see, it has successfully imported the SQL file, and this is the SQL file. This is the SQL file. This is the SQL file you are going to be making use of. So now I want to teach you how you can connect this database now to the I want to teach you how you can connect this MySQL database to the website we are developing. So now the next thing you are going to do is you go back to your let's go back to the folder. Then you go back to your 5db. Then you go back to your secured folder. If you open your secured folder, you will see a folder called config. So if you open a folder called config, you will see database.php. So you just have to right click on your database.php, then you click on edit. Thank you. So this is where we will be configuring our database file. So as you can see, we have the server here, which is localhost. We have the database username, the root here. Then we have the database password. This is where you'll be putting your database password. Then we have your database name. So you just have to enter those details we got when we were creating the database file. So the next thing we are going to do is you open your notepad. So this is the database password. You copy it, click on copy, you minimize, you go to your database password. This is where you put it between these two columns, then you paste. Then the next thing you are going to do is you copy the database user. This is the database user. So you copy the database user, you click on copy, you click on copy. Once you click on copy, click on you paste. This is the database username. Then the next one is to go and copy the database name itself. Then you copy the database itself, then you copy, you minimize, you delete this for the bank that is here. You delete this for the bank that is here, then click on paste. So when you are done doing all this stuff, then the next thing you are going to do is click on save changes, and you allow it to save. So once you are done saving it, then you go back to and copy the URL of your website. So let's check if what we did was correct. You click on a new tab, then you paste, then you click enter. Awesome, and this has loaded a beautiful interface for us. So this is the system, this is the software we just installed in our cPanel. This is the bank itself, you understand, and anything you can see here can be edited. Anything you can see here can be edited. As you can see, if you check the title, what you can see here is not a bank. You understand, what you can see here is not a bank. So as you can see, the logo here is not a bank. So I will be taking you through on how you can get all these things edited to your own test. So without wasting much of our time, okay, let me show you some pages we have here. If you click on this page, let me show you this. Wow, as you can see, all these pages are awesome. All these pages are awesome. You can check. Let's check another page. Here's another page. As you can see, all these pages are very, very awesome. So let's check another page. As you can see, all these pages are very, very beautiful and awesome. A very nice interface. So let me just go back to the home page. Then let me show you how you can change this not a bank to your, okay, I'll be changing this to Vista 5D bank.
I want it to answer the name Bista 5D Bank, but as you all know, this is for practical purpose. So I'll go back to my file manager, go to the directory where I installed my my script, which is 5db. Then I'll go to, as you can see, what you can see here is 5d/index.php. so you go to the index.php file, you check index.php. so this is the index.php file. You just have to right click on it and click on edit. So once you click on edit, you scroll down to the title tag, you search for the title, the header. This is the title, this is the header, this is the title. So you change it to, let me change it to Bista. Okay, then should I use uppercase? Bista 5D Bank. So this is it, Bista 5D Bank. You save changes. So you come back here, you refresh. So in sometimes when you refresh it, it will not reflect. Then you have to do hard refresh by pressing Ctrl F5. You understand? As you can see, it has changed to Bista 5D Bank. You understand? Instead of not a bank. So let me take you through on how you can change the logo. You understand? I want to take you through on how you can change the logos. And you all know you just have to design your logo. So let me take you through on how you can design this logo. So for you to design this logo, what you're going to do is that you right click on the logo, you click on copy image address, click on copy image address, then you paste it here. As you can see, click enter, you see the logo here. So you can download this logo, save image as, then redesign it. But I think I already have something like this, so I will not be wasting time to design it. So as you can see, this logo we are uploaded in the index page. You understand? So it's 5d/logo.png. So, and I think I've already designed something of that nature. So let me just close this and come back to this is my 5db. So this is my 5db. I'll be uploading it in 5db. As you can see, 5db. Then I will upload the folder there. So this is my 5db. I'll click on upload. I'll click on choose file. Then I'll go to where I saved my logo for the bank. So logo.png. This is my logo.png. You have to design it and save it in png. So I upload. Then I say yes, replace. If you don't say replace, it will not replace the first logo you have. So these have uploaded and it has turned to green. So we just go back. Once you go back, we click on reload. Then we can now come back here and refresh our website by pressing Ctrl F5. So let's see if this logo will automatically change. Let's see what will happen to this logo. Let's just, this is a hard refresh, so we just need to allow it to load. Wow, awesome. As you can see, this has changed to Bista 5D Bank. You understand? This has changed to Bista 5D Bank. And as you all know, you can also change all these contact details. You can edit all this right up. You can edit all this right up here. You understand? You can edit all this right up here. So let's see if we can edit this support email. Okay, I think I can copy it, but let's go back to our index file. So this is our index.php. You click on edit. Once you click on edit, you click on once you click on edit, you press Ctrl H. Once you press Ctrl H, you search for the type support. So as you can see the email here, so I can change it to support at, let me say support at bstar.tech. that is my domain name, bstar.tech. do you understand? Support at bstar.tech. Then this one is contact. I can also edit this one. Contact at bstar.tech. so that is my webmail. So you just need to go to your cPanel and create all these webmail. So you have to click on save changes. So once you click on save changes, we are going to refresh it to see if it has reflected, but I just want to check something down here. As you can see, we still have logo here that we need to change. So let's refresh and see if this has taken effect. As you can see, contact at bstartech.com. so you just have to check this one and okay, contact at bstar.tech. so you just have to check this one and change it. So now the next thing we are going to do is to copy this image address, then replace it with this one and check the directory in which it was uploaded. So if you are designing logo, you just need to know that you have to change the logo name to logo footer.png, but I've already designed that, so no need of designing it again. So we just have to go back to our file manager, then click on upload, click on choose file, click on footer logo, then you upload, then you say replace, then you go back. Once you go back, you just reload. Then this time around you just have to Ctrl F5, that is hard refresh. So you can edit all these things. You allow it to load. So let's go down and check if it's still loading. So as we are doing that, let's check one other page. Okay, let's open this in a new tab here. As you can see, the logo has changed. You understand? The logo has changed, so we have succeeded in editing the logo. So this ISAs, you understand, this ISAs, you can edit anything you want to edit here. So as you can see, this ISAs, the file is 5db/ISAs-account. You understand? So if we really need to change anything here, for example, if I want to change this, okay, for example, if I want to change this to, if I want to get the most from ISAs, I can just copy this, copy it and go back to index dot. Okay, I'll have to close this one by now. Then I search for ISAs, the file that has ISAs as name. ISAs should be around here. Then you right click on it, then you click on edit and allow it to load. So you just have to come here and press Ctrl H, then you find. So this is the sentence there. So you can change this thing, get the most from your ISAs allowance. Okay, we can change it to get the best. You understand? I'm just showing you something there. You save. So this is how you can edit any file here. Imagine coding all these things from scratch. It will take you like 2 months for you to code this script, or 3 months, but once you have this, you can do it in less than 1 hour and get it submitted to your client. So let's just refresh this page and see if this most will change to best. Get the best from your allowance. So this is how you can edit this file. So now I want to show you something. Let's go to readme. There's supposed to be a readme file here. So this is the readme file. You just have to click on it and click on edit, open it. Then as you can see, we want to log into the admin page. You understand? Presently now we want to log into the admin page. So let me close this page. So we want to log into the admin page now. So this readme, all the important information you need to know about this script is inside this readme. So as you can see, admin login URL is secure/admin/page. That is your page/secure/admin/page. So you just have to come here, you clear this page here. So our main page is this 5db. So you paste, oh, let me delete one slash. So this is your admin login page. So you click here. When you click, you allow it to load. As you can see, it's telling us welcome. So let's just allow it to load. So this is the admin login page. But as you can see, how can we get login URL? How can you get the login email and password? We don't know the login email and password. So what you are going to do is we are going to go to the backend and change the admin login link. So I go back to my cPanel. This is my cPanel. I go to PHP my admin. So this is your PHP my admin, where you can be able to change the admin login details. So you just have to come here and allow it to redirect you. You allow it to redirect you. So this is the 5db database that we imported the other time. So this is the 5db. You just have to click on it. Then you click on admin and you allow admin to load. Then from here you can now click on edit. So as you can see, this is the admin email, this is the admin password. So you can copy this and use it and log in, but I want to change it. I want to change it to admin at bstar.tech, admin@bstar.tech. So I will still use this email as a let me use this email as the password so that I'll not forget. So I'll just have to paste it here, then I click on go. So once I do that, I'll now come back to the admin login. As you can see, this we still have this logo here, so we can still change the logo. So but let me log in first. First of all, I have to refresh the admin page. So once you refresh it, you put your login, then you click on login. Awesome. As you can see, this has automatically logged me into the admin dashboard. So this is the admin dashboard and this is the admin dashboard. So once you log into the admin dashboard, the next thing you're going to do is you come to settings. And do the necessary settings. So here they said your website URL. You understand? So my website URL is my website URL. So I go back to my settings, then I'll have to paste it here. This is my website URL. So I'll delete this hypertext transfer protocol // So this is my, then they said enter your SMS ID. So I can say SMS ID 1 2 3 4. Then they say enter your SMS token. I can say 1 2 3 4. Then once you remove this thing, the currency will not be dollar again. So let's just change it. It should be dollar. So you have to put it back. Then branch I can say, you depending on the country you are building it for, or let me say something like USA. You understand? Then the web title, you say Bista 5D bank. So that is the, so this thing you can just add any detail here. Then this is your admin, your support email, so you can say support at bista.tech, support at bista.tech, support at bista.tech. So that is our, so from here you can enter your phone number. So just make sure all the details you're entering is correct. Then I can say, let me enter my phone number. Say +234 80 810. So you can enter this. Then okay, let me use contrast Nigeria. Yeah, do you understand? So welcome to, instead of using welcome to not a bank, I say welcome to Bista 5D bank. You understand? So this is the percent of the charges you want to be, you understand? Like when somebody do transaction or transfer, the percentage you want the person. So let me say something like 22%. 2% of the transaction is okay. Then from here you can choose admin logo. So you can choose logo from here. Then you upload. Then you say update settings. So you have updated the settings and everything has been set. Then the next thing you are going to do is you click on, let me just click on home. Then you go to, let's set up our BTC address. So you go to click on BTC deposit and you enter. So okay, let's go back to our home. It was a mistake. You just have to enter your Bitcoin address. So I don't have any address for now, so but you just have to provide your Bitcoin address where somebody can do transaction, and you understand, where somebody can do, make sure you enter a valid Bitcoin address, then you click on add Bitcoin wallet. So it will automatically replace the first one that was there. You understand? So just make sure you put your valid Bitcoin address here, so that when a user makes a deposit, a user can copy this and make a deposit. So the next thing you are going to do is we want to go and create user account. But before then, you can find your way around this. This user account, this manage news, manage card management, loan management, mobile deposit settings, change password, message, all those blah blah blah. So you can, this is your admin dashboard. This is where you stay and control everything that is going on the website. So the next thing we are going to do now is, without wasting much of our time, so let's just go to our home page. Let's go to our home page and see if we can create user account. So if you already have account, you can log in, but we don't have account for now, so let's just click on sign up now. So from here you enter your first name, let me say Kelvin, last is a UGW. I want to create an account for myself. Then you say email address, then I can say, let me use this email address, and then I'll click on next. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I click on password. So I'll use my password as, let me say, okay, I will say okay, let me say my password is b*111. Then I'll confirm my password b*111. Then add pin. I can say my pin, my transfer pin. I can say 1 2 3 4. And here 1 2 3 4. So now let's go back to our notepad and jot down the password. I say password equals to b*111. Then pin equals to 1111. All right. So now we are free. We are good to go. You go to next step 3. You add your phone number. Let me add this as my phone number. Add your date of birth. You can say the month is 05. Let me check the format. Okay, 05-6-1999. Then you can say you can say 1 2 3. Then routine number. The routine number should be 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, let me say the routine number should be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then you say gender, say male. Then account type, I can say savings account. Then you click on the last step, which is address. I can enter, let me say number 9 Enugu. Number 9 Enugu. Then zip code, I can say 400,001. 400,001. That is, so you just have to browse your, then I can say state, let me say Enugu. Then country, I can say Nigeria. You can choose any country you want. Nigeria. Then city, I say Enugu. Then you can go back and cross check if you made any mistake. You understand? So let me just upload a passport. So let me upload a passport. Let me look for any image in my desktop. Okay, let me use this as my passport. So this is what I'll be using as my password. So I just have to go back to this and click create account. So once you click on create account, you automatically create the account and it will redirect you back to this login page. So let's check if we can actually log in to the account. So you copy, okay, my password. Copy my password. So my email. Then let me put the password. So it is requesting for my pin. My pin is, then I'll go back and copy my pin. Then I log in to your pin. As you can see, this account is not activated. You understand? So it cannot work now because it has not been activated. So the next thing we are going to do is, let's just go back. Let's go back one more step. We'll come back to the home page. So the next thing we are going to do is to come back to the admin and refresh. Let's come back to the admin and refresh. So once you refresh, you click on home. Then this is your home. As you can see, you have total users of, so another person has registered. That is my own account. Then you go to user account details. So this is the user account details. So from here now you can now activate this account. You understand? So you can now activate this account, but before we activate it, I want to show you one more something. You understand? If you come to this user, you can add new account from here. You understand? You can create account for someone from the admin dashboard. You can create account from here once you have the person's detail from the admin dashboard, but we are not going to be creating that now. So let's just go back to our user account. Let me refresh. I'll go back to my home page. So let's go back to our user account. So this is our user account, and this is the account we just, as you can see, this one has been activated, but this one has not been activated. So you just have to click on view. Once you click on view, you will see the person's view. And one thing with this script is that once somebody register, it will automatically generate account number for the person. This one, you don't need to manually add account number. Once you create, the person creates account, it will automatically generate account number. You understand? It will automatically generate account number. So now I want to show you something here. As you can see, this script now has transfer with code and transfer without code. So for example, now if you say activate transfer with code or deactivate transfer with code, then you can activate direct transfer. Once you activate direct transfer, then direct transfer will be, once you activate direct transfer, then deactivate direct transfer. You understand? Or if you activate a transaction with transfer with code, then transfer without code will be deactivated. You understand? So for example, let me say activate, okay, and as you can see, if transfer with code activated. You understand? So transfer with code activated. Then from here, deactivate transfer. So activate transfer. So as you can see, if you activate the other one, this one, direct transfer, will be activated and transfer with code will be deactivated. So now let's click on activate transfer with code. So as you can see, activate transfer with code. You understand? So now the next thing we are going to do is to come to this activate transfer, then we activate the user's account. So while we are activating this, as you can see, this transfer activated successfully. So why we can do that is that so that the user can be able to log in to the user dashboard. So let's just, okay, we have not verified this account. That is the reason why it's not going. So we click on verify account. You understand? So once you click on verify account, click on home. So as you can see, that user account has been verified. As you can see, the user account has been verified. So now I think we can now log in again. So you go back one more step. So I think let's refresh again. I have to refresh, then you go and enter the pin. 1 2 3 4. Then you click on login. Awesome. As you can see, this user account has been activated. You understand? So if you are facing any issue, you just need to come down and check where your error is coming from. So as you can see, we couldn't log in because we have not activated the user account. So guys, as you can see,
As you can see here, this is the user account, and the user can check on the payments, both the cards and loan message. Can deposit through, the user can deposit through BTC, and this is the FAQ, and this is where the user can log out. You understand? So if you go to the admin backend too, let's click on home. So this is the admin backend, and this is where admin can access the news management, then access the card management too, then access the loan management. This is where admin can actually accept loan. You understand? And this is mobile deposit, and this is setting. This is where admin can change password. This is message, this is BTC deposit, and this is management. You understand? I will not be able to spend much time on this tutorial again, because as you can see, this tutorial has lasted for a long time. But I guess with what I taught here, you already know how to get this script fixed. You understand? So now, if you want to get access to this script, if you want to get access to this beautiful and robust script, you can feel free to hit me on my WhatsApp line. You understand? Or I'll provide a payment gateway whereby if you pay, the payment will automatically direct you to where you can download the script. You understand? For you to get access to this script, you just have to pay the send 40,000 naira. You just have to make payments of 40,000 naira for you to get access to this script. And as you know, you can use this script and make millions. You understand? One good advice I'll give you is, before you do this type of work for anybody, just make sure the person is doing a legit and a legal business with the script. If you use this script for any illegal action, I don't have any business with you, and I cannot be held responsible. This tutorial is just for educational purpose, because my aim here on YouTube is to teach you guys how to scale up your digital skills. You understand? And how to help you out with your project. So I'm laying a disclaimer again: before you do anything with this script, make sure your client is doing a legit business or a registered banking system with it. Because if you are caught doing any illegal action on this script, I will not be held responsible. So thank you guys. As you all know, my name is Kevin Chima, the CEO of Vista Technology. So see you guys in my next tutorial. Feel free to come and purchase this script from me. I will give you a discount from the 40,000 naira, which is the initial price. If you hit me on my WhatsApp, I will give you a discount. But if you don't want, you can just purchase from the link, from the payment link that will be provided below this video. So thank you guys. See you in my next tutorial.